Hey, welcome back to IC Replays. We're going to speedrun mission 2 today. Here it comes. Not too much going on in mission 2, it's pretty straightforward. There's a little bit of fun shit we do. We're just going to start off by upping game speed and running Rex and Lucy north as quickly as possible. You have to go and find a henchman up there who will give you fuel for the lab, and then he will come and work for you, and that's how you basically get henchmen in the game. We're just going to make 3 poor coyotes and have them chase Rex, because there's a few enemies up there by the henchmen that you need to kill in order to trigger the cutscene. You want to be careful here. See, I did a pretty bad job because there's some creatures waiting in the pass, and if you don't dodge them, they can occasionally kill 1 or 2 of your creatures. So I did lose a poor coyote there, which is not great. Of course, you only need 2 to get the job done up here, but it's best to have 3. Ignore those muskoxes because they will stop following you eventually. There we go. So I'm triggering the aggro with Rex so I can take out these guys one at a time. Sadly, that stink did trigger. It's best if you can kill that guy before he triggers stink. And I'm just going to completely ignore these guys attacking my lab. No big deal at all. Now I'm running Lucy out here to do some pretty sneaky stuff. There we go. Here's the henchman cutscene. Fantastic. Now we're going to run him back to the lab. Going to run Rex back to the lab as well. Lucy is going to acquire the Gen Amp technology, and she's doing that before you get the objective, which is fine. You get the objective later on the mission once you see the genetic amplifier after you get the henchman back to base. You get the objective to capture that technology, but I'm just doing it before I get the objective, which lets me build it earlier as well, which is going to be useful for me. Just throw that lightning rod. Already captured the wolf and the lemming, which are the only 2 stocks in this mission. Capturing the wolf can actually slow down your run considerably because it's hard to predict where it's going to be, and you can see Rex is a long way behind the henchman, which sucks. Ideally you want him to get back at the lab at about the same time as the henchman, but you also don't want to do it until Lucy's finished building this genetic amplifier, because when she's finished she will teleport. Sorry, when the cutscene plays she will teleport. There we go, upgrading the range attack of my boys. I believe these range attack units are the best choice for this mission, because you can, if you have enough of them, you can take out basically all enemy units in 1-2 volleys before they reach you, so there's no real need to take any damage at all. The reason why you wouldn't bring range is because there is a lot of stink used in the mission by the enemy, but if you have enough you can just snipe these creatures before they get to you. So here we go. Gonna snipe, there you go, snipe the stinker before he reaches you. Remember that, you gotta snipe the stinkers. And Rex is gonna run down into the enemy base and draw a little bit of aggro, hide behind this tree, just to thin out the number of guys who are gonna meet my army head on. Alright, now see there's a few guys filtering up from the rear, we're gonna take them out. Yeah, cool. Now, in order to complete the mission, you need to kill all of the enemy structures except for this first lightning rod, and all of the enemy creatures that are made by the creature chamber during the course of this mission. So theoretically there's a lot of creatures that you could just not kill, but I kill them all just because otherwise they chew through your army pretty quick. There are a lot of muskoxes and polar bears that you don't technically need to eliminate to complete the objective, but they're such bad news, and they're on territorial stance so you can't just walk past them. See, that first lightning rod you can completely ignore. Snipe him before he does stink, please, thank you. These guys do a lot of damage, 6 damage upgraded and then pack. Yeah, I'm going to take these guys out as well just to be on the safe side in case they might have spawned during this mission. Shoot him, and now I pretty much just let them acquire their own targets, and they drop enough damage that it goes pretty good. Lost a couple guys, which does suck a bit, but it's no drama really. Kill that henchman, you need to kill the henchman as well, which is a bit merciless given that you just recruited one to your side. That's alright. Now we've got to destroy this creature chamber and 2 lightning rods, and then a few more creatures and the mission will be over. So not too much going on here, but it would be really cool to see if anyone can manage to do this killing the minimum amount of creatures, because you could substantially improve your time doing that, but it would be extremely difficult. There you go, kill a few more guys. I'm just letting them do their own thing at this point, because I've got to kill basically everything you see on screen. Yep, there you go. And that's the mission over. So pretty easy one, pretty quick, decent time. Thanks for watching, gonna re-record a few more missions, and that'll be it for the series. Cheers!